Hey, welcome back. Maverick and Dempsey's Rundown. First one we've done, well, all summer. It's been a busy summer. All right, so we're going to do what we do. Hit quickly on the rundowns, right? We have a new segment, which is Dempsey's movie review. All right, so let's see how that goes. She's been watching a lot of movies this weekend. Or summer, I mean. All right, so let's do the summer rundown. Let's start with football, NFL. All right, preseason's going on right now. Saints game tonight against the Baltimore Ravens. So let's talk about the Saints. When Hill is in, yay, I'm cheering, I'm excited, go Taysom, yay, Saints, who dat nation. When Jameis Winston is in, I hope he throws interceptions and they bench him real quick. Because I want to get rid of him in the preseason because I don't believe in him. I don't like him. Didn't like him with Tampa, didn't like him in college, don't like him in the pros, don't like him with the Saints, all right? So sorry, Saints fans, if that bums you out, you just cheer for whoever wears the black and gold. I can understand that, but go look at the past of Jameis Winston. He's a piece of crap, whether it's stealing crab legs, assaulting women, or allegedly, or just throwing 30 interceptions this season. So I'm not down with Jameis. All right, go Taysom, go Saints. Who dat? Yay! All right, it's preseason, but I'm still excited. Football is football, you know. All right, Aaron Rodgers. He ended up going to camp. Yay! Whoever thought he wasn't? No, he's not going to go host Jeopardy. No, he's not going to get traded. No, he wasn't going to go to Chicago or any of the other teams they were talking about. Denver. No, he wasn't going to get traded and go anywhere. This isn't the Brett Favre situation. They don't have a guy waiting in the wings. They got Jordan Love. They say he's waiting in the wings. He's not. He's not going to be the heir apparent. When you have Aaron Rodgers following Brett Favre, okay, maybe it's push Brett Favre, the older guy, out. When you have Jordan Love backing up Aaron Rodgers won the MVP last year. Jordan Love isn't doing anything. You're not going to force out Aaron Rodgers for Jordan Love. It's not going to happen. So if you thought Aaron was going to leave and go somewhere, if you thought Russell Wilson was going to leave and go somewhere, if you thought Deshaun Watson was going to get traded, these guys, at least Aaron and Russell, they're going to stay with their team. They're not going to eat that dead caps. They're not going to eat that money and get that dead cap space. They're not going to risk their season on just getting rid of an unhappy quarterback. They're going to sit him down and tell him, you got nowhere to go. We're not shipping you off. You can retire or you can go do Jeopardy, like that was ever going to happen. But you're going to play. That's what you're going to do. Your name is on the contract. You're going to play until your contract runs out. That's the way businesses work. All right? So, if you thought Aaron or your Russell Wilson were going to go somewhere, you just fell into the media trap. Fox Sports and ESPN had to have something to talk about all summer, all right? They weren't going to talk about basketball the whole time. Okay, so you fell for it. If you did, I didn't fall for it. Aaron's back in camp, yay! But I don't think the Packers are going to do much this year. We're going to review them as the season goes, but I think Russell Wilson and the Seahawks, being that Russell patched things up a little bit faster. Russell is a mature adult. He's not a diva. He's not a drama queen. Not that I'm calling Aaron that, but I kind of am. I think the Seahawks are going to definitely make a bigger run in their division and in the NFC. But the Packers, I don't think it's going to happen. How do you basically crap on this team for months at a time? The general manager, the coach, and just don't show up for your team, and you're going to show up at the very end and be like, all right, let's go win a Super Bowl. No, it's not. I think there's going to be a big drop off. I don't know who's coming up in that division. Bears, Lions, Vikings. I don't know who's there to take the spot, but the spot is there to be taken. MVP, NFC Championship appearance. I don't care. You had a horrible offseason, and I don't think Aaron's coming back like Tom Brady to prove a point. I think Aaron's coming back, and he's coming back because he has to, and he's not coming back psyched up, ready to go. So it's going to be interesting to watch what goes there. That's my prediction. He's going to fall off, all right? Speaking of fall off, I think the Chiefs are going to fall off. How are they still the number one team on everybody's list of repeating the Super Bowl appearance and this time winning again like they did 2 seasons ago? How is they everybody's favorite? They lost, and they lost bad. They got outscored. They got beat down. Patrick Mahomes had a terrible performance, his second terrible performance in the Super Bowl. But no, he's still the greatest quarterback in the world, right? And they're still the greatest team in the world. No, they lost, and I think there's a big drop-off. Ready for the Buffalo Bills to come in. Now, I'm not going out on a limb here picking the Buffalo Bills, but I'm going to give it to you right now. Buffalo Bills, Cleveland Browns, and the dark horse is the Titans. Those are the 3 teams to worry about in the AFC. I think Chiefs are going to fall off. Will they make the playoffs? Probably, but I'm thinking first round exit. All right, I think it's going to be, if they make the playoffs, I think it's a first round exit. All right, That's where you heard it here. And I'll be prepared to say I'm dead wrong in 6 months. But at the end of it, if they go and win it all, I'll be prepared. But I don't think that's going to happen. All right. So anyway, so that's the AFC. NFC, Tampa Bay. All right, Tampa Bay, Tom Brady. All right, are they going to do it again? I don't know. The odds aren't with them on that. But the last guy to win 2 Super Bowls in a row was Tom Brady, and don't ever bet against Tom Brady. I'm not betting against Tom Brady. So I think Tampa's got it. They got the division lock. They got the NFC lock. They're going all the way. All right. I don't really know if they are, but if not, they're going to get pretty damn far. There ain't going to be a drop-off right there. Tampa Tommy can still do it. All right, so next subject on the list. All right, UFC. Ain't much that has me excited about the UFC this summer. Conor McGregor had his fight against Dustin Poirier, the third match in the trilogy, huge disappointment. Broken leg, and you're done. All right, so I'm not really too excited about that. We're kind of just waiting for him as he's talking trash and picking fights with guys who are retired, guys who are in different divisions, and just talking crap about anybody he can talk crap about until he comes back. Justin Poirier, Charles Oliveira, that looks like the fight that's going to happen. Got to happen. Let's fight for the title. Let's unify because there's another interim champion and then a non-champion or a non-title, or what are we doing here? Who's got the belt? We need to get that settled. That needs to happen. And Dustin Poirier and Nate Diaz going back and forth on Twitter makes no sense. I don't think we need that fight. Nate Diaz needs to win another fight. Nate Diaz and Conor McGregor need to win a fight here. I mean, neither one of them have won fights in years. Conor's been more active, but they both haven't been too active enough. Boxing, Canelo won another fight this summer. Yay. All right. Not excited. Everybody knew he was going to win. Okay. Pacquiao next week was supposed to be against Spence. It's not going to be against Spence. Dream match gone, But Ugas moves into the spot. Yordenis Ugas, and I think we got a better match out of it. All right. No matter how it was going to go, whether it was going to be Pacquiao showing himself like he used to be against Spence and taking down the young buck, or the young buck just totally schooling him and making Pacquiao look foolish. We don't know what it was going to turn into, but I think now we got more of a fight. We got a firefight next week. Ugas and Pacquiao, both of them are coming to fight. Ugas is a live underdog, could be an upset, I don't know, or Pacquiao could show exactly what he did against Thurman, exactly what he did against Broner, exactly what he has shown time and time again, that as soon as you think the old man has passed it, that he's past his prime, that he's done, that he's washed up, much like Tom Brady that we were talking about before, he just shows up and shows out. All right? I think Pacquiao's going to take on something that's a fun fight, entertaining fight. I think this is going to be the decision. I don't think he's going to knock Ugas out, but Pacquiao takes the win next week. All right. Next subject we got wrestling. We got pro wrestling. Pro wrestling's been busy right now. All right. Raw, SmackDown, kind of NXT, LA Knight, formerly Eli Drake. That's exciting. I hope that doesn't cut to, that's not too side B or, underground for you. But NXT is looking really exciting with LA Knight. A lot of people have been upset about the firings that are going on. I'm not going to talk about all that because I don't care, because if I'm going to run down something, especially if we're trying to catch up, because it's been a busy summer and there's so much to talk about, I'm going to run down real fast. We're going to stick to the fun stuff, right? What's the fun stuff right now in pro wrestling? John Cena? No, don't care. Didn't need your comeback. Don't want your comeback, all right? What is exciting, though, is AEW. AEW, Christian Cage comes in. It's interesting. It's fun. He's been gone 7 years. People acting like he's the co-star of the Edge and Christian team. I've always fancied Christian. I fancy Christian in that whole 4 group of Edge, Christian, and the Hardy Boys. I always fancy Christian first. And Christian shows up, and it's kind of a slow build. We're slowly building there, and then he has this epic match with Kenny Omega this past Friday night, just last night, on the new show AEW Rampage. First episode, first match on the first episode, and it was exciting. It was fun. It was a hell of a match, and Christian Cage takes not the AEW title, but he gets the Impact Championship and the TNA Impact Championship from Kenny Omega, who's become the belt collector, hopping into different promotions, collecting the belts. Well, Christian's got 2 of your belts now, dude. It was an exciting match. I'm happy that Christian's got his belt. I'm happy that he's got a payoff after these 7 years of being on the sidelines, and years before that struggling in WWE where he got no respect, or very little respect. So I'm happy, Christian. I'm happy he's got the belts. It looks great. It was a great match. I'm excited to see what happens next. Also going on AEW, 2 big signings, CM Punk and Daniel Bryan, or Bryan Danielson, I guess he's going to be called again. Looks like they're going to come in. And that's just following up other big signings, a Big Show, Mark Henry, People can say whatever they want, criticize however they want about them signing the old guys or the guys that are past their prime or just WWE names that were let go. But AEW is the more exciting right now. Whether we're talking about a 50-something-year-old Sting or we're talking about a 40-something-year-old Christian Cage, Chris Jericho, Paul White, CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, all these guys, Bryan Danielson. I mean, I'm going to have to get used to calling him that again. But all these guys coming in, and say what you want about being boring, but I'll watch them in a heartbeat over John Cena again coming back. Oh, now it's Roman Reigns is going to fight. Haven't they done that already? Maybe he can fight Randy Orton in another, in the 80th rematch of that. Or is John Cena going to get the belt again? Yay, he can beat Ric Flair's record and be a 17, 18, 19, 20-time champion. You know what that means? That's boring. That's repetitive. Seeing Christian Cage versus Kenny Omega, a match that's never happened, at least on TV, I don't think it's ever happened in the history of pro wrestling. That's exciting. Seeing John Cena against Roman Reigns, I couldn't give two pieces of monkey crap about that versus The Rock. All right? If The Rock comes back and fights Roman Reigns, now I'm interested. Now you're showing me something I've never seen before. But as far as John Cena, I don't care. Roman Reigns, I don't care. Who's champion over on Raw right now? Is it still Bobby Lashley? I don't care about that either. Dempsey, you want to come hit your movie review? Since I'm wrapping up on my sports and sports entertainment here. All right, well, it's just dead air right now, man. You should have been ready with that. Now, so you've seen some movies. Get a little bit closer here. All right. So first, let's get a review on. And here's how our reviews are going to go. Okay. So we're not going to do thumbs up, thumbs down. Someone's got the trademark on that. All right. 5 stars is people know that. Well, we're going to do 5 biscuits named after her puppy Biscuit. Where's Biscuit at?
He's right here.
I know. That's what I was kind of saying it for them. Hey. All right. So she's gonna rate it in biscuits. All right. If you get 1 biscuit, you weren't that good of a movie. If you get 5 biscuits, you were an amazing movie. All right. So we'll start with Space Jam. How many biscuits does Space Jam get?
I think it gets a 3 because I don't like LeBron James, of course. But I did like it, except for that.
All right. She gave it better than I would have given it. All right. I gave it a not watch because I don't care. All right. So Black Widow. How's Black Widow?
I would give it a 4. It's really, really good. I like it a lot. But the beginning is just messed up.
All right. I don't know what that means. That's another movie I won't watch. All right. Jungle Cruise.
Definitely a 5. It was very good. It was funny too. Yeah. And it had The Rock.
That's way better than Roger Ebert over here. All right. I like Jungle Cruise too. If you haven't seen it yet, take your family out to see it. Get it on Disney Plus. Do whatever you got to do. Jungle Cruise is really exciting. The Rock is great. Him and Emily Blunt have an amazing chemistry. I even went to YouTube and watching interviews that they were doing and promoting the movie. They're a very exciting duo. I love them to death. Love them on screen together. Can't wait to see them again. And can't wait for Jungle Cruise 2. All right. So anything else you want to talk about? That's probably a no.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll sign off now. We're going to... NFL season is starting. Like I said, preseason tonight, Saints, Ravens. It doesn't matter who wins. Let's go Taysom. All right. It doesn't really matter, but of course I'm going for the Saints as long as Taysom's playing. But we are going to be doing the podcast more often now. I've said that before, and I've lied before because I get busy and I get tired. All right. I do a lot of stuff. Okay. But we will see you next time, whenever that is. Probably soon. All right. Have a good weekend.
Bye-bye.